go and do some exercise at the centre, walking in the Turkish bathroom with no clothes on, and don't get excited. And then I was tired, so I decided to go home and have a sleep. And when I woke up, it was raining, and I thought I'll put on some lotto. Things are going well. I'm getting things done, tidying up. So pleased with that. Reducing the amount of beer. I wonder if that was someone behind me in the mirrors the other. I can see the people outside. Don't panic. So look, I sent you a message earlier. Did you get the money? So usually when I go to this drinks machine, I just get a latte and it's 130 yen. But I thought I'd get a coffee. But the thing with the coffee is I put in the sugar, but I forgot to put the creamer in. So there's a coffee machine here, but I think they're closed for the day. Yes, I went to the barber. I found my. I didn't go to the barber's. I found my Barbican hair trimmer. Did you get the money yet? Well, I hope you get it soon, then you can have a nice meal. Well, better than what you've been getting recently. Maybe that's why nasi goreng is popular in Indonesia. I can't remember. What is the capital of Indonesia? I forgot. Is it Jakarta? Yeah, well, like I say, you don't always think of these things, you know, like depending on what job. If he's working a 9 till 5 job, that's a problem. But a lot of Pakistanis, people from Asia, they work part-time or free-time, so usually they've got spare time. Recently they've been but the banks don't say it's got to be a Western Union office, yeah? Did he say if there was a Western Union office? What about that Wise thing online? It's very cheap. Wise, it's only 200 yen to send money. Mention Wise to him. But if he sent money to her, I can't see what is stopping him then. All the cuts and bruises on my hands. Maybe next year. We'll just see what happens. Just see what happens in the world over the next few months. Things change so quickly. If China attacks Taiwan, that will be a big problem. Because Taiwan, no, mainly because America will get involved. But it looks like China has got domestic problems. You know, it looks like most of the world has got over COVID, but still big problems in China. Hello, Parik. Today's carryover on the lotto. Yeah, I was busy, I think. Oh dear, what did she get sick with? Stomach infection, oh my God. From work or eating at home? It's pretty bad when scientists get sick. Eating out, oh dear. What kind of food was it? Does that happen a lot in India? Ah, in the street, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's got to be. I guess they know it's not safe, but maybe it's difficult resisting the food. Oh, that looks nice. Smells great, but poisonous. Oh, so they brought it from the street to the office. Yeah, I remember when I went to Thailand, and we just saw they were washing the plates in the street. Same as me. I washed my plates in this supermarket today. Did she stop work? I had street poisoning a few years ago. Food poisoning. I was off for 4 days. I lost 4 kilos. But the thing is, I forgot to take proof. I knew the restaurant, but I forgot to take proof of the food that I'd eaten. They didn't cook this chicken right. It was undercooked. I was very, very sick. Yeah, I couldn't get out of the house to take drugs. I couldn't leave. I just was 4 days in bed because I was living on my own then. Oh, I have got a lotto ticket here, but I don't think it's a winner. Yeah, I'm sure you can build up a resistance, yeah. But especially if you're young as well. In America, they have what they call lactose intolerant, and it just means they have like runny poo. You know, it's all bullshit. So what, you don't poop properly for once or twice? Maybe I might have another day off the drink. We'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it seems to be like in America, it seems everyone's got it, lactose intolerant. I made a joke. I don't know if you saw that video yet. My friend painted his toenails black, and the joke was, he says, I don't like this guy because he's lactose intolerant. All right, Molly. What time is it? Who's got Japan time? I was just about to buy a snack from this tasty shop. It was off price, and this woman stepped in front of me and took it. I was like looking for it with my eyes, and she just saw it. She straight in front, took it. It was like a rice ball, onigiri. You snooze, you lose. What time is it in New Zealand now, Murray? $9:20? So that make it 5:20 here then? My cousin's son is going to, has just arrived in Australia. Yeah, I knew it was New Zealand time. I wonder if I upset the Australian girl because I gave some money to, she put some money into my account, and then I gave the money to Dilawal. You know, like he needs money more than me. It was good. I was sorting things out. I found my air trimmer, my body cam, so that was good. So happy about that. Then did some tidying up to continue when I go home tonight. And then maybe strip some wire. I've got some big, nice, thick pieces of copper wire. So I'm going to strip those tonight. I did, yes, Parik. And shaved my head. Well, I'm going to shave it tomorrow in the gym. In the gym in the centre. Go in the Turkish bath, get a razor blade. You can hardly see my eyebrows. My daughter shaved her eyebrows once. I told her not to do it again. Because if you shave your eyebrows, they don't grow back. Did you know that? If you just look at people that put like a pin through their eye, if you look at people that put a pin through their eye like that, you can see it's disappeared. The hair doesn't grow back. So if you shave your eyebrows, you've got to get them tattooed in. Yeah, well, the eyebrow piercings, yeah. Yeah, copper prices are still good. For the best copper, the shiny copper, it's 1100 yen per kilo. Yeah, this is the longest that they've held this price for copper, brass. They say because of electric vehicles, they need more copper. I can't see the world lasting one more 100 years. Looks like we came at the right time. No, they don't have demolition sites, they just have sites that are being knocked down, whether it's a small house or a big building. I have no idea of the price of gold, Paddy. You're going to, I don't know if you can get to the stock exchange, but if you're gonna buy some gold, buy some 3-month futures. Yeah, I used to know one guy put me in touch, and when they were knocking a house down, I could go along and get the boiler or the air conditioner, because they get between like 1 to 2 million yen to knock down the house, take it away, flatten the earth. So that's what the Turkish are in business for. No, I don't go to anywhere like that. I have companies that I go to, people that I know. And now I've got a young friend that gets stuff for me. And I like to break machines as well, computers, things like that. I once spent one day breaking up 40 computers, and it was a waste of time because the price of the separate parts had dropped. Maybe I could, the guy next to me is drinking strong Chuhai, but there's no drinking allowed here. But sometimes I drink here, so that wouldn't be very nice of me if I did that. If I stop drinking, what if I lose my tolerance of Japanese people and others? I think 16 years old. Then when I was 18, I stopped drinking. Well, I stopped mainly. I didn't drink so much at 18 because I lived with my girlfriend, and their family didn't drink. But I heard lots of times that people, they start as young as 14. I think in Germany they start young and they drink with their parents. What about you, Paddy? Do you drink? Now I'm thinking of champagne. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is what when I took my son, there's an old joke. There's an old joke when when a wife she's married to this guy and she says, you go out every night. Well, tonight I want to come with you. And so he says, okay. So he takes her to the pub and he buys a pint for himself and he buys half a pint for his wife. And she drinks it and she says, oh, that's disgusting. And the husband says, and you think I've been coming here all this time enjoying myself? It just takes getting used to. And a lot of people, especially women, when they have a drink of lager or beer, they put in some lime cordial or some black currant cordial, like concentrated fruit juice, because they don't like the taste of lager or beer alone. It's something you get used to. Well, it doesn't take all that long to, I'm sure you could acquire that taste within a week. All depends on the quality of the beer. But never drink any beer that someone's made. Lots of people die in India from drinking homemade beer. So even though it's expensive, drink the, like Kingfisher, for example. Yeah, don't drink moonshine. Desi Daru. That's a good name. Desi Daru. Give me a pint of Desi Daru. I'm going to get drunk tonight. Hurry up, you motherfucker. Give me the Desi Daru. Now, white people, when they see this video, they will be attacking me for appropriation. I could have used that in one of my videos, Paddy. I will have to make a video. Get a new turban. Yeah, I've seen many times, a long time ago, not recently, where they had a wedding party and like 10, 20, 30, 40 people died from drinking it. So it's the same in Ireland. They have a thing called poachine. Urban turban. Oh, good idea. Yeah, could do a rap song. Urban turban. There was an Indian woman. Maybe she was a financial expert, but she had maybe I told you before. You know the red mark Indian people have. So it was like that. It was about that big, fucking massive. Maybe when it's really big, does that mean that they're rich? I just I just had an idea for a funny video. So so you know the pencil. Oh, okay, different parts of the country. Okay. So you know the pencil, and then at the end of the pencil, you've got a little rubber, and so you can stick the rubber on the forehead, and then when they make a mistake, they can go. Go. Yeah, pencil eraser. I'm not even drinking. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, it would be good to go viral in India, but the adverts are not the most. What was it now? Was it maybe the highest paying the highest paying commercials for videos on YouTube is in Switzerland? So maybe I need to make a funny video for Switzerland. Yeah, I've seen the yellow lines as well, or the gold lines, you know, and like that, like it looks like a tuning fork. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. In England, Pakistani families, when they're married, what it means is that they've got like 6 kids behind them, the mother. These are the racist jokes. So it looks like England's next game is tomorrow, Tuesday. 3 o'clock in the morning. They're coming home. Yeah, my friend, I think he's part Sikh or something, or part Indian, and he goes to Tokyo. He goes to Tokyo to the Sikh temple to get food. Yeah, I watched some videos in India where they were the Sikh temple were making food for thousands and thousands of people. And also I saw one, they were feeding school children, so that every child, fantastic videos, you know, the amount of food that these people were making. Yeah, there's another one for school children as well. You know, amazing, you know, the people that started these things really are amazing people. Maybe the chief of Google should start. I wonder if he gives any money to these charities. Well, the one that I saw, it wasn't from the government. It was a private guy. When I went to school, I got free meals when I went to school. They were good. That was the best food that I got. great food when I was a kid. And I look at the yeah, the food was fantastic, but I see the food that they have in schools in America and England now. The food is shocking. You know, we got great food and we got a dessert as well. And we could always have extras. But no, in America and England now, just business. It's all business. So they fired all the cooks, and then they just give like a snack, and then they take all the money. Why should I go to Iwama's house? There's no one there, you stupid fuck. Tell me why I should go to Iwama's house. Why? If I went to Iwama's house and there's no one there, will you be stupid enough to watch the video? Yeah, but sometimes those wild animals, they could attack people. They could spread rabies. They get out of hand, so wild animals, wild dogs, wild cats. I went into a woman's house for a job. She had 30 cats, and I went upstairs and the stink was unbelievable. She studied music in Germany. She speaks German, and she's a Katze Fraulein Katze, or Katze Fraulein. Katzfrau. Katzfrau, Katzefrau. Katze Fraulein. Eine junge Mädchen. Just wondering, yesterday I bought, or the other day I bought some very cheap avocados, 98 yen. They're not usually as cheap as that. So this morning I had avocado on toast. Now I'm debating in my head, should I get a bottle of wine? Yeah, they're expensive everywhere, yeah. The most expensive one here is 200 yen, about $1.50. Yeah, you can get persimmon here free. They're so, persimmon. They just grow all over the place. Yeah, it was, with first time I saw someone eating avocado was in 30 years ago in New Zealand, just over 30 years ago. But it creates problems in countries like Chile. Yeah, Iwatani is a gas company. Where they can get dry fruits in Japan. Yeah, well, maybe they just said they liked them, just being polite. Because, like I said, because they didn't, they didn't eat a lot. You should have given them some desidaru. The more I'm talking now, I feel more like a drink. A lot of Japanese don't have the enzyme to break down alcohol. So sometimes when a Japanese, and I've seen this several times, when they go drinking, they drink too much and they need to call an ambulance to the restaurant. Not kidding. I wonder if there were any 24-hour restaurants. When I was in Tokyo, I didn't discover it until I left this place. They had a 24-hour restaurant or a bar in izakaya. Well, maybe I should do that tomorrow. Stop in a hotel. Oh, sugarcane, okay. So is desidaru, is that safe? It's not safe. So do sometimes people die from moonshine in America? In England, there was this guy because he was running his motor car on oil from he had a chip shop, and he was using the oil to run his motor car. But a policeman was following the car, and he could smell the oil. So he was arrested. Compressed natural gas. Does India have its own gas? I would have thought there could have been a business where they just took all the poop from the cows off the street and made methane plants. Okay. I am way ahead of my time, or behind it. Yeah, you know, where do if the cows are in the city, where do they get their food from? Do people give them, what people give them food or leftover food? I've just been thinking, maybe the Indians, you don't eat the cows, not because it's religious, because of all the crap that they eat, they taste like shit. So I'm thinking now maybe I should get a pizza. Yeah, it's silly, isn't it? You know, the starving people in India, yeah, so they say, and you've got all these cows walking about all over the place. Do you think some people kill the cows? I would. Or at least chop a leg off. Yes, it's nonsense, isn't it, what religion can do to change people's minds. What, kids were dying from eating beef? They should just eat small pieces. That sounds very strange to me. Well, they can do both, surely. Right, Parikh. Well, it's the same old story, isn't it? The gurus and the priests, they take all the money, nice clothes, watches, shoes. These American preachers and their fancy shoes, and they buy me an aeroplane. And they buy them an aeroplane. Thank you. I cannot even read that name. Uman. Yeah, well, in England we have class bands as well, and the priests, they're in class A. So they don't really get as rich as they do in America. They get paid a salary. But they can play with the children. That is their bonus. Oh, really? Yeah, well, it's just like you say, like it only takes one thing to start a revolution. Like in Iran at the moment, the young girl that died for not wearing her clothes properly. You know, like in the Middle East, the police can be very vicious, very vicious. So, you know, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Syria, the police can be very, very evil. The people in the Middle East are terrified. And in India too, they can be nasty. Yeah, I'd like to go to Dubai. I've been to Dubai, but only to the airport. That is the playground for the rich from Europe now. You pooped your pants. Join the club. How did you poop your pants? Umans Zukuras. I can't even read that name. Oh my God. Oh my God. Which country are you in? Colastic, did you have elastic in your underpants? Well, I bought 2 peppers. The peppers are very, maybe I should get a, maybe I should, they have like a 4 cheese pizza. And I bought some fucking shredded cheese the other week. I forgot about it. And I left it on the table all night where it went rotten. That's the problem. The other problem is if I have a pizza, I've got to have a bottle of wine. That's the problem I'm faced with, Tariq. But I did wash a glass today as well. Maybe I should have a bottle of wine. As a reward, I did some tidying up. Yeah, you know the big, I like those big trousers, you know the big baggy trousers they have in India. They had some here, but they were too small for me. Then I would make a joke about pooping my pants with the Indian style trousers. Do those trousers, the baggy trousers, have a name? Pathanistan. Do not bring your trousers over to Pathanistan. We don't like them. You will have to get a big size. I need to lose weight so I don't get cancer. I am 30 kilos at least overweight. Yeah, there's like like everyone in the, if you're an adult, apart from being a child, if you're an adult, everyone has pooped their pants for one reason or another. And there was an actress on a show in England, and she pooped her pants while she was in a play she was on stage in a play, and she pooped her pants. Well done to that woman for carry on working. Thank you, Parik. I would promise to send you something, but the post is so expensive now. Right, Parik, I'm going to get off, and anyone else that's watching are going to consider buying a pizza. The pizza is about $2, but it's not. But you could not just eat the pizza. You've got to put things on it, and I have got some. I got a small packet of bacon today, very small packet. Maybe I should try and get a tomato as well. And I think I found my pizza wheel. I've cleaned up space. I've got some cups, knives and forks. Bye, Paddy. Interesting chat. Thanks, mate. Bye, anyone else who's there. Bye-bye.